Greetings, all. Reflecting on last week's conversation about dementia, um, I was impressed by several recurring themes. Um, and overall, um, uh, I saw your discussion as a great example of a collegial case conference um, to determine the best course of action in a difficult case. You are becoming a very effective collaborative team. Um, the fact that so many of you have direct lived experience related to dementia is actually a microcosm of the prevalence of this disorder. And your stories tell beautifully how profound the impact is on the individual and also on their family and other loved ones. Thank you again for sharing those stories of lived experience, which are such powerful educators. Excuse me. Thinking about intervention, there was consensus among you that the client's needs come first. And so generally, you agreed that the client's safety would be your number one priority. You had different ways of achieving that goal, but you shared that that priority. Excuse me. As Amber puts it, I think once a person shows first signs of dementia, securing their assets should be the first thing they're guided to do. And that makes a lot of sense. You discuss the importance of doing a full assessment before drawing conclusions. And that's so important because in this kind of case scenario, emotions are going to be running very high, and it's quite likely that family members will be in dispute with each other and maybe blaming one another. And so it's very important to do a thorough assessment and consider all of the information before deciding how to proceed. You'll find that in this kind of situation, your knowledge base about family systems and family dynamics will be very important. Families need support. They need education, and you will find that it's very useful to understand the different roles that different family members play and their interaction patterns in order to intervene in a situation such as this. You will benefit from grounding in working in a family therapy context. As Amber points out, I know that it is instinctual to give our loved ones a second chance, and therefore many family members may not be comfortable reporting elder abuse or any kind of abuse for that matter. And it's important as a worker to take that into consideration. Families do tend often to keep secrets and try to avoid conflict also. So it's helpful to know that. Several of you pointed to the importance of keeping clear and detailed case notes, and that is critically important because as a professional helper, your records are critical to the case, and if there's legislation, if it's legislated, then it's very important that those records be clear and detailed and intact. So I appreciate your conversation, and it's quite clear that everyone is much better informed about dementia and various issues related to it. And I appreciate the extent to which you have delved into the course material here. My hat's off to you once again.